We were having a simple conversation that happened to be on live, and
a little shaked up as man, I just wanted to clear my name, but other than that, I'm fully focused on the main.
Just when you thought the drama between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis couldn't get any worse, Iyanna Mayweather just dropped the ultimate bombshell, and this time it's personal. For years, we've heard different versions of why Floyd and Tank's relationship completely fell apart. Tank himself claimed that it was because Floyd's daughter Iyanna Mayweather was constantly chasing him, texting him on Snapchat, and being obsessed with him. But now that story just got flipped on its head.
Do you think Floyd did that intentionally? Why? After so much time, I feel like, I guess, again, after we think he helped you come to the game, he gave you the spotlight, like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time, I don't want to go too deep into it. It was somehow that they were saying I was messing with my daughter. The fact that she kept Snapchat, kept Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd.
Okay. And you think that was the downfall of your career? I mean,
no, it was a downfall. Yeah, it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like,
he scheduled a fight, I think.
Iyanna just exposed Tank in ways no one saw coming. This wasn't just some harmless texting. This was a full-blown affair, and it gets worse. Iyanna was still in a relationship with NBA YoungBoy at the time, and we know how controversial he is. So yeah, she was cheating on him with Tank, and that's not even the craziest part, because according to Iyanna, things between her and Tank didn't just end with sneaky links and messages. Tank allegedly got physical with her during a heated argument in front of Floyd, and that's when everything exploded. Let's break it all down. For the longest time, Tank had people believing that Iyanna was just some obsessive fangirl who kept chasing him around, desperate for his attention. But what she just revealed tells a completely different story. According to Iyanna, she and Tank were actually involved, and not just on some casual level. This was a full-on secret relationship happening behind NBA YoungBoy's back.
Oh. Hey, come look. They don't want to talk about my shit. I'm gonna get a new one. Bitches come and throw rocks in my shit. Put dents in my shit and she just let them. He laughing at me.
Now, if you know anything about Iyanna Mayweather, you know she doesn't play around when it comes to YoungBoy. This is the same girl who once stabbed a woman over him. Yep, literally stabbed her.
And I feel like it's always the women versus the other woman as opposed to the guy that had a commitment to you. Yeah. I'm not saying go stab him, but now she's going to be the one behind bars. And his life is going to go on.
Back in 2020, Iyanna Mayweather was arrested after she attacked one of NBA YoungBoy's other girlfriends, LaPatra Jacobs, in a jealous raid. If this is the kind of reaction she had over another woman being with YoungBoy, imagine what would happen if YoungBoy found out she was the one cheating on him.
It's just when a girl grab her and like hit her. That's what I keep telling him, man. Like, your girl ain't doing nothing wrong. Your girl who got stabbed, she gonna tell you that, man, she didn't stab her, like she didn't try. Ain't no weapons in there, nigga. Yeah, I kept telling him though, I paid him, my man. I kept telling him, man, you nothing. Yeah. The one there, I guess he the owner, and the one outside with him. Bullshit.
didn't put her out the house. Because he was trying to say you put her out the house.
And that's exactly why Tank never made their relationship public. The only reason why we even know of this is because Ryan Garcia spilled the beans. Yep, he's the one who revealed Tank, and Floyd's daughter had an affair. Now, no one really believed Ryan because it's Ryan Garcia. He says wild stuff all the time, but hey, Tank broke the silence himself, and it turned out Ryan was right all along.
Because Ryan is on the internet right now saying that he knows the root cause of the Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beat. And this was news to me, that there's a possibility that Tank had a relationship with Floyd's daughter. It's not official news. If Ryan Garcia said it, it's definitely not official news. And I'm not gonna act like he doesn't have a relationship with Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather, like where there's smoke there couldn't be fire. There is clearly something going on between Floyd and Tank Davis.
His daughter, she's a grown woman. She do what she want to do, when she want to do it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but is Tank right for that though?
yeah,
Yeah, but is that good business to sleep with your business partner's daughter?
business is business. Personal is personal. We can't let this get between our money, man.
Now, let's talk about what really made Floyd snap Tank. Has a long history of domestic violence, and Yaya's latest revelation just adds to the list.
A well-known boxer accused of domestic violence has bonded out of jail. Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
We all remember the viral clip from 2020, where Tank was seen grabbing his ex-girlfriend by the throat and dragging her out of a public event. That incident led to his arrest and even more legal troubles. And let's not forget about his latest arrest in 2022, when he was taken into custody for allegedly striking another woman in Florida. Now, Yaya coming forward saying that Tank put his hands on her too. This is just adding fuel to the fire, because according to her, it happened right in front of Floyd, and that was the final straw. Floyd and Tank have never had a smooth relationship. But one thing was clear. Floyd always had a soft spot for him. Floyd was always there, hyping him up, promoting his fights, and making sure he had everything he needed to succeed.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in D.C., Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9 and all. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
But the moment Tank got physical with Yaya, it was game over. Floyd wasn't just Tank's promoter. He was someone who helped build his entire career. But after seeing Tank lay hands on his daughter, Floyd lost all respect for him.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Whether it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
This wasn't just business anymore. This was personal. And from that moment on, Floyd and Tank never saw eye to eye again. If we're being honest, Tank has bigger problems to deal with than Yaya's allegations because he's coming off the most embarrassing fight of his career. Tank was supposed to dominate Lamont Roach. People expected it to be an easy fight, a quick KO, a highlight reel finish. But instead, Roach gave Tank the toughest night of his life.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Not only did Roach survive Tank's power, but he outworked him, landed the heavier shots, and completely exposed Tank's flaws.
Gervonta Davis losing his power. Gervonta lands an uppercut and a solid hook on the face of his opponent, who is actually a weight division below him. We couldn't knock him out. Is Tank really the fighter that he was back in the day?
And let's not forget about the controversial moment in the 9th round when Roach dropped Tank, but the referee refused to call it a knockdown. That moment was so bad that the Boxing Commission is now reviewing the fight, and if they decide to overturn the result, Tank could be handed his first career loss.
Hopefully the commission gets this right. It was a bummer not being declared the winner on a technicality that could be righted, that wrong could be righted, obviously, in different ways, in different fashions.
So with all of that going on, the last thing Tank needs is more outside drama. But instead of focusing on a rematch or proving himself in the ring, he's being dragged into yet another scandal. And this one might be the worst of them all.
Sentenced him to a total of 2 years plus 60 days in prison, but she suspended all of it except for 90 days.
Now here's the real question. Why hasn't Tank said anything? When other people have come at him in the past, Tank has never been shy about clapping back.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
But this time, silence. No tweets, no Instagram posts, nothing. And let's be real, if this was all a lie, wouldn't he have denied it by now? The fact that he hasn't said anything is only making people believe it even more. At the end of the day, this is just another reminder that Gervonta Davis is his own worst enemy. He had a chance to be the biggest star in boxing. He had Floyd Mayweather backing him. He had the skills, the power, the hype, everything in.
Yeah, that guy's so unusual. His style's so unusual, and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped him. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings, he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option. That if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence in that.
But now he's lost Floyd's support. He's coming off a humiliating fight, and his personal life is falling apart.
Tank would not be where he is.
He's attached to Floyd Mayweather's name and his skills, so what's going on.
And all his resources.
Yes.
His resources come with it.
And do you think Floyd is going to do this and have a good career and you're going to walk away?
And the worst part is, it's all self-inflicted. Tank isn't losing because of bad luck. He's losing because he can't stay focused. And if he doesn't get his act together soon, this could be the beginning of the end.
That's why I don't want boxing more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters, so I want them to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.